So today we're going to be taking a close look at Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford. Probably overall one of the more iconic Tom Ford private blend fragrances, just because this one has been very popular in the community. Of course, you have something like Tobacco Vanille, which is a very popular winter, Christmas time smelling fragrance, and honestly, overall, it's probably one of the more popular private blend scents, but I would say Tuscan Leather is following pretty closely behind that one in terms of popularity. This one, and Oud Wood and all these other ones are pretty popular, but this one is kind of branched out outside of the community, and of course has been in songs before and has just really been hyped up outside of the fragrance community and has given it a lot of attention. So today we're going to be going over this one. I'm going to tell you how it smells, how it performs, when you can wear it, and ultimately if I think this one is worth picking up. And I do also want to let you know that this video is being brought to you by Fragrance USA, and if you're unaware of them, they're a fragrance discounter which primarily focuses on niche and higher end luxury fragrances. So they'll stock a lot of stuff like Nishanes, Xerjoffs, Creeds, and all of these fragrances that normally aren't found discounted all that much. You can get them over there at a crazy good discount. And the best thing is, currently right now they're running a 20% off holiday sale, meaning you can get anything on their website 20% off in addition to their already discounted prices. So they're not bringing you these fragrances at MSRP and then offering 20% off. They're already discounting these heavily, and then on top of these discounts, they're giving you an extra 20% off. And in order to take advantage of the sale, use my code CFH20 to get 20% off site-wide. This will be ending soon. This code isn't going to be active forever, so make sure you go over there, take advantage of this code right now. Again, you can pick up Tuscan Leather for a great deal with that 20% off in addition to their already discounted price, along with any other fragrance on their site. Mancera, Xerjoffs, Nishanes, Creeds, some other designers as well even. Anything is going to be 20% off, already discounted prices, meaning you're going to get some great deals here for a limited time. So make sure you head over there, check them out. We've worked with them multiple times. They're a great website to work with and order from, and I can't recommend them enough. You can get Tuscan Leather over there for a great deal, and like I said, we're going to go ahead and run through this one today. So let's go and start off with how this fragrance smells. Now, when you first spray this one on, what you'll get right in the opening is this nice leather and raspberry mixture. Now, obviously, the leather is not going to be a surprise to you. This is obviously, of course, a leather-centric fragrance, judging by the name. If you're someone who isn't into the note of leather, this isn't going to be for you. You have to like that leather note in fragrances to really appreciate and enjoy this one. And of course, that raspberry coming in is giving it this nice fruity and slightly fresh, bright touch. So it's not just straight up leather harshness. There's a little bit of raspberry giving it a nice counterbalance. Now, along with this leather and raspberry is also the note of suede. Now, suede and leather can be somewhat similar to each other depending on how they're used. Now, in this fragrance in particular, the suede is giving it a bit more of, to my nose anyway, a smooth kind of round touch to it. The leather is giving it a bit more of this almost harsh, quote-unquote dirty and almost smoky touch, but not in like a way where this is a smoky type of fragrance. It's just giving it this kind of rough texture overall. And then the suede is kind of coming through in the base behind it to give it just a bit more of a smooth counterbalance. Working into the mid and dry down, you get a little bit of amber and just some counter supporting woods as well, but really those notes aren't going to be the focus here. For me and for pretty much everyone who would smell this fragrance, the focus is going to be the raspberry and the leather. That's basically it. That's what this fragrance is all about. And really, for the most part, with these Tom Ford private blends, usually they will have that main focus centered around a couple of notes, just depending on what the fragrance is based on. So for example, Oud Wood, like we talked about it a minute ago, is going to be based around that oud and the woody notes. Something like Tobacco Vanille is going to be based around the tobacco and vanilla notes in there, and so on. So they're very kind of focused and centric about a couple of different main notes and accords. And with this one, again, it's all about that leather. It's all about that raspberry counterbalance as well. So while I don't consider this a niche fragrance simply because it's from a designer brand, I mean, Tom Ford, they're producing everything from sunglasses to suits to shoes. They have a ton of money to put into marketing, so I wouldn't consider them a niche brand. I would definitely consider this to be a very high-end luxury designer fragrance though. And with that comes a very luxury price tag, of course. These are not cheap, at least on retail anyway. Again, with Fragrance USA, you can get them on a nice discount, especially with this 20% off. But also with that comes a very nice luxury quality to it. You're getting something that is very well blended, very well put together, and very good performing as well. And again, of course, the bottle, while it's not necessarily anything to write home about, it is a very classy looking bottle. And if anyone sees this just sitting there on your counter, that Tom Ford Private Blend signature looking bottle, they're going to know that you spent some money on this. Talking about when you can wear this one, it's a really good scent to wear in fall and winter time, just the cooler months. This is a great one for those times. Just such a nice, sexy smelling fragrance, just to wear, to be masculine, to stand out, and to smell different than everyone else around you. Performance on my skin is also amazing as well. There's some talk about reformulation and stuff, but for me, this bottle is about a year or two old, and I haven't really had any performance issues at all with this one. It lasts about 9-10 hours on my skin and projects pretty strong as well. So overall performance is amazing on this one. I couldn't ask for it to perform better. Really, for me, I wouldn't need it to perform better, but of course it is a skin chemistry type of thing. You may get different results, but for me, I get great performance from this one. And like we've talked about a minute ago, quality-wise, it is a great quality scent. I mean, there's nothing that is harsh or synthetic or cheap smelling about this one. Overall, I understand why this one is so popular and why it's so hyped up. I mean, it's just something different. It's something fun. It's something unique, and it's just, even though it's very kind of masculine and strong, there's a touch about it that's a bit playful to me. And it's not like a playful, youthful smelling fragrance. Playful in the fact that it's so different and so sexy that it just kind of has this playful edge. I don't know, it's kind of weird to describe. If you've smelled it though, you'll probably understand what I'm saying. So to go ahead and start to wrap this one up, my thoughts on Tuscan leather, I love it. It's one of my favorite Tom Ford private blends. I love wearing it in the cooler months, the fall, and especially here coming up into winter. This is a great, great scent. Again, everything about it just works so well in harmony, very well blended, very smooth, and it has very good performance as well. And remember, if you want to pick this one up, I will link it down below to Fragrance USA. And remember, site-wide, they're having a 20% off sale. Anything over there is 20% off their already discounted prices. Just use my code CFH20 for 20% off. That's only going to last for a limited amount of time, so make sure you take advantage of that. Go scoop up some of those niche fragrances that you wanted to pick up for a while, because I can tell you, when that sale goes away, you're not going to be able to get these insane deals that they're currently running. So make sure you take advantage of that while you can. So that's pretty much going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow with another one. Take care.